Okay, Kalamalka fly fishers, Thursday night fly tying. Hope you guys are all doing good. What we're going to tie tonight is a bug-eyed damsel. Something like that. You can use a lighter color in there. I didn't have any, so a little bit darker. You can try different colors. So, first thing we're going to do is make the tail. So I'm going to take some of this chenille. This is ultra chenille. It's a little easier to work with than the other stuff, but you can do the other stuff. It doesn't have to be ultra chenille. I'm going to take my thread. I'm going to tie it right on the end of that chenille, 3 or 4 wraps. Not too many. Trim off your thread. Then get a hold of some of this dubbing. Marabou, Okay. Not too much. This is going to be the tail. So you're going about 1/2 inch long, about the length of the shank of the hook. Put that on there. Just put a couple of wraps, not too many. Now if you want, just wet your fingers and pull it out of your way. I'm going to whip finish this guy here. 1, 2, 3 times is plenty. Pull that tight. And I'm going to trim this off. And trim off the waist of the marabou, like so. Then I'm going to cut this to about 1/2 inch or so. And that's the tail there. So what I'd like to do with this is put on a little tiny bit of super glue. Just to keep everything from falling apart here. And we can see that. A little bit like that. Now if you can do a bunch of these, do a bunch ahead of time, which I have done here. And then this is a lot quicker. Okay, now we're going to put the hook in the vise. We're going to be here, and I've already put the lead on. I got this 0.015. It's plenty for this size of hook. Now we're going to put the thread on behind the eye. Leave a little space there, and then try and get this thread in front of the lead. That way you can tie it on nice and tight and it won't separate. Trim that off. Okay, now I'm just going to cover that hook shank down a little bit to the bend. Okay, and now we can tie on the tail that we just made. So we can tie him on so it's body length, so something like so, just behind the lead. Make sure it's right on top, something like so. Okay, that's good. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put on a piece of this. Where is it here? This turkey feather here. And what I did is I took some and I put some super glue on here and let it dry so it keeps the fibers from falling apart. And then I'm just going to tie it on right on top of the lead there, like so, and tie it back to just about to the hook tip there, hook point. Then I'm going to take it back. Next I'm going to put this dubbing on. This is a olive semi-seal. You can use different colors for this fly. Some lighter colors wouldn't hurt. Okay, and then we're just going to wrap this around for the body. Take that right up to the eye here, like so. And then I'm just going to pull this over for a shell back. Tie it on there like so. Snug that up towards the eye a bit. Lift it up. A couple of wraps like so. Now we're going to trim that off. And then just tidy this up so it's smooth. So you want a fair bit there. Don't worry about that dubbing, we fix that later. Okay, next we're going to put the eyes on. So you can use mono eyes, or these are eyes you can buy. Tie that on there. So we're going to figure eight that guy on there. Make sure it's nice and centered. Like so. Nice and tight. Okay. And whip finisher. Whip finish it there. A couple times. Trim that off. Okay, now you got some of these fibers sticking out there. Just trim them off about to the hook point. That'll be the legs. And if it doesn't come out like that, you can take your Velcro and comb it out. So there he is. We'll head cement on there. Like so. Make sure you got some on the bottom here. Like that. Nothing in the eye. Good.